Everything I've been making has been failing recently. I refuse to take accountability though. It cannot be my fault. So I'm gonna blame this on Evil Eye. Be safe. Evil Eye is real. But yeah, everything has been failing. So I wanted to make something basic to rejuvenize me. Yeah, because sometimes basicity is needed. So I made Nutella stuffed cookies. The first thing I did was get some Nutella and froze this because you want it to be frozen. Well, I mean, I guess it doesn't really matter because I didn't wait long enough, so it wasn't fully frozen. But preferably, you want it to be frozen. For the cookie dough, I wanted the cookies to be a little thick and voluptuous. Not super thick, just a little bit thick. So to achieve this, the main thing I did was use cold butter, and then the rest was your regular cookie ingredients. I added the medium frozen Nutella into my cookie dough balls, then I froze everything for about an hour. Make sure to freeze them, otherwise they will blow up in the oven. This is literally based on a true story. This one time I didn't chill my cookies before baking. I heard a bang. I went to check. The cookies were everywhere. So make sure to always chill your cookies. Anyway, I baked them. And then that's it. Thank you for being here. Bye.
Date Night Dishes, Episode 10, Tonkotsu Ramen.
Rating street food around the world. The people have been telling me to try hot dogs. And this is Pink's in Los Angeles, and it's one of the most famous places to get an all-American hot dog. There was a huge line, but I didn't even care because it was my first time having a proper hot dog, and I was comforted by the presence of lots and lots of celebrity pictures. Snoop Dogg was there, they had a Betty White themed dog, but little did they know Hook was also there to rate their food. But anyways, I got a delicious chili cheese dog with this melty American plasticky cheese that I actually really like. A rich chili and fresh onions on top, and that was just phenomenal. It completely exceeded my expectations. In my mind, the chili on a hot dog made no sense, but now it makes total sense and it's the best. I had it with some piping hot crispy onion rings and a good old cream soda, which I think is as American as you can get with your food, and honestly, I was blown away by Pink's. I have to give this a solid 8.5 out of 10.
My mum always said a delicious meal begins with garlic and olive oil, so I guess that's where my love for garlic confit stems from. Growing up with a Spanish-Italian mum, olive oil ran through our veins and garlic seeped through our pores. We didn't spread butter onto our breakfast toast, we fried it in olive oil. Our garlic crusher was a prized possession that was handed down to my brother, who then handed it down to me. We used olive oil as a seasoning because high-quality extra virgin olive oil is so luxuriously smooth that it rightfully earned a spot next to our salt and pepper shakers. Food doesn't need to be overcomplicated for it to be nourishing, delicious, or even exciting. Our cooking is simple, unfussy, and calls to be imperfect and shows you the magic that comes from just garlic and olive oil. So it should come as no surprise that my cookbook is titled Garlic, Olive Oil, and Everything Else, and this delicious mushroom pie is just one of the many recipes inside it. I urge you to cover its pages in oily fingerprints and splatter them with garlicky tomato sauce, because this book is for you, my fellow garlic and olive oil lovers.
finally made it to Cardenas. Look at the seasoning on the outside of this. The crunch on the skin. Wild. Dunking in some habanero. Oh my. The top layer of skin shatters like very thin glass. The meat itself in here is pretty dry, but there's so much tender fat in it that you don't really care. I'd say this is as good as the one from Vallarta. Would give them both an 8.8 out of 10. Back at one of my favorite burger spots, if not my favorite. I just found out they do a jalapeno burger. Just look at that. It's still so good. They crisp up the edges perfectly on the patty. Jalapenos and burgers are great. And now for the filthy fries. Grilled onions, cheese, burger patties, and their sauce. This is incredible. It's got a jalapeno on there as well. And guys, out of this world. The fries alone have insane crunch. The patty on here, great. Their sauce is beautiful, not over salted. Little extra sauce. Still easily a top 3 burger in LA. I would give this a 9.3 out of 10. Oh my god.
This is my first video in English. Today I'm gonna show you how to make the perfect pasta cacio e pepe. Dai! First of all, we have to crush the pepper. You can also do it with the mixer, but like this is another thing. You can also do it with the mixer, but like this is much better. Not too fine, eh? We want to feel the pepper. In the pan. Now, low heat and we toast it. Oh, toasted, not burnt. 20 seconds are enough. Olive oil, please, not butter, eh? Cold water from the sink. I don't put cooking water because it's salty, and pecorino as well, it's very salty. You see the emulsion and the motion. And now, drop the spaghetti, dai. Oh, straight inside, eh? Other way, half of the spaghetti is gonna be raw, the other half overcooked. Now is the moment, pecorino romano. This is the Roman snow. Attack. Last 3 minutes of cooking into the pan. Because the secret for a perfect cacio e pepe is to have a creamy pasta before to put the cheese. Can you see the starch going out? Now switch off the heat and wait 30 seconds. If I put pecorino straight, it's gonna split. The pan, it doesn't have to be too hot. Voila, bye. Now you can help yourself with some cooking water. Look at the cream. More pepper. Pecorino is like money, never enough. This is my personal touch. Scorza di limone. Let me know what you wanna see in the next recipe.
I'm sweating. I'm hungry. I can cook.
It's frozen.
It's 100% Angus beef. No need to thaw.
Egg?
No, 2 eggs. No greens. I hate greens. Finally, it's possible.